quick follow-up to my last video where I talked about this kind of awakening movement and what a lot of people are doing are replacing older beliefs with more fantastic, and they think to be awake is the more fantastic things that they can believe is more awake. And as I said, belief is kind of a rather immature practice, and there's a way to actually grow up a bit spiritually, and I just wanted to touch on that a bit more. Essentially the path of Gnosis, in other words, doing the inner work, and a great place is Moraviev's work, Gnosis Book 1. Don't follow, become a disciple, but do the inner work, but that actually explains what that inner work is, and you can test your journey on that. But essentially what I can tell you, having followed that process, is that once the work, you'd have to watch my longer videos that are pinned to Instagram to get a deeper explanation, but basically as one does this work of gnosis, of purifying the heart and healing it from pain or trauma, and balancing the heart and balancing the centers, allowing a channel between you and the higher self, what begins to emerge is the image of the divine parent. What also emerges is direct revelation. In other words, you get things revealed that are of a higher quality than beliefs. This is when it does occur, you laugh at beliefs and you see the limits of beliefs. This is direct gnosis. This is direct knowing, G-N-O-W. Now, what I can tell you is in some ways it's most unspectacular. I have no tricks, I have no magic. The divine parent's grace for me is sufficient. In other words, I have all of the minerals, nutrients, vitamins that I require to be awake and in line with the Father or the divine parent. And I can also tell you that when this image emerges fully, you can judge the gods. What that means is you reach a level of discernment in which you can know what is divine or not divine in all of your reality, in all of the writings. This is the wonderful gift of the God spark, that it's within some of the population. So yeah, I just wanted to flesh that out a little bit more, and I know this still may be a concept to you, and it always will be until you do the sufficient work in that you get direct revelation. But what I want to say is that we live in a counterfeiting reality, and what that means is that there is an excellent counterfeit, everything I just told you, and what bothers me is a lot of people are falling for that. So anyway, I hope this helps to explain myself a little more. Ciao.